Prime Minister Imran Khan will perform the groundbreaking of the Karachi Circular Railway today, which is expected to ferry nearly 500,000 passengers daily. According to the details, Karachi Circular Railway is being revamped to resolve the transportation issues in the city and to facilitate daily commute for Karachitis. Karachi Circular Railway will be 43-kilometer long dual garage track with 22 stations. Infrastructure development for KCR will include overhead bridges and underpasses worth 27 billion rupees. Karachi's current transport system has been in a state of despair for decades, leaving the people in dire states. The United Nations Women Agency has named Pakistan International Airways the world's safest airline for women. The UN Women's Agency acknowledged PIA efforts to provide safe travel facilities to women, calling it world's safest airline. An agreement was reached between Pakistan International Airlines, the UN Women's Agency, and the Federal Ombudsman for Harassment. It was signed by PIA CEO Arshad Malik, UN Women's Agency Chief Sharmila Rasool, and Kashmala Tariq. According to the agreement, Pakistan International Airlines will join the UN program to prevent harassment. The PIA and the Federal Ombudsman will take legal action to prevent harassment at airports and flights. PIA CEO Arshad Malik said that the election of Pakistan International Airlines by the United Nations was a matter of great honor for the administration and Pakistan. UN Women Agency Sharmila Rasool said providing a safe environment for women would lead to a rapid development of the country, while Kashmala Tariq said she would work to bring perpetrators to justice. The UN Women Agency acknowledged the Pakistan International Airlines had taken official steps to provide women with safe travel. Following the agreement, PIA will now raise awareness on its officers, airports and aircraft to prevent such incidents. The security forces on Sunday conducted an area clearance operation in Dosali, North Waziristan district on the reported presence of terrorists. A terrorist during an exchange of fire with the security forces got killed, said an Inter-Services Public Relations news release. The forces also recovered weapons and a cache of ammunition from the area during the clearance operation. Prime Minister Imran Khan termed the inclusion of the Karachi Comprehensive Coastal Development Zone in the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor as a game changer. He also lauded the efforts of the Ministry of Maritime Affairs during an address on Sunday in the capital. The Premier remained hopeful the inclusion of the Karachi Coastal Uplift Plan would help in clearing marine habitat for fishermen, developing low-income housing units and creating investment opportunities. The CPEC project focuses on road building and energy infrastructure to end chronic power shortage in Pakistan and to link China's landlocked northwest with the deep water port Gwadar on the Arabian Sea. In a successful intelligence-based operation, Pakistan Navy and Customs Intelligence and Investigation Directorate Gwadar apprehended liquor comprising of approximately 5,400 bottles at sea at Kund Maril near Ormara. The confiscated liquor was valued at around 70.5 million rupees, said a Pakistan Navy media release here received. The successful execution of joint anti-narcotics operation was a demonstration of the Pakistan Navy's resolve to deter, dissuade and disrupt all illegal activities in the maritime zones of Pakistan. Pakistan Navy remained fully vigilant to thwart any unlawful act along our coastline and sea, contributing effectively to ensure maritime security in the region, it added. President Dr. Arif Alvi has said that tourism in Pakistan has a great potential to boost economy as well as improve the economic health of small business operators and the people attached with the tourism industry. In a message on the occasion of the World Tourism Day, he said, the purpose of celebrating of the World Tourism Day was to foster awareness among the international community about the importance of tourism and its social, cultural and economic significance. I take this opportunity to welcome the world to visit Pakistan and see this peaceful and hospitable land. Pakistan provides an opportunity to tourism to see the natural sites, ancient civilizations and experience the great diversity of cultures, people, landscapes and tasty cuisine. Pakistan is blessed with tremendous potential of tourism in all of the 4 provinces and the Azad Jammu and Kashmir and the Gilgit-Baltistan with a variety of terrain, climate, fauna, flora combined with a rich blend of socio-cultural diversity, he added. Today we are celebrating World Tourism Day with the rest of the world as a nation and I'm proud of its glorious past and custodians of a bright future. Presently we are devoted to make Pakistan a tourist heaven. Indeed, Tourism Day 2021 Tourism for Inclusive Growth is the right theme to describe extraordinary industry which has been a game changer for many nations. President Alvi said, I extend my felicitations to the United Nations World Tourism Organization, Pakistan Tourism Department Corporation and all the stakeholders from the public and private sectors for their dedication and extraordinary efforts for the promotion of tourism at the global, regional and national levels. Pakistan is ready to welcome the world, he added. The Supreme Court of Pakistan on Monday declared all the petitions seeking implementation of the presidential system in the country is inadmissible. The Apex Court said the point raised in the petitions was political. It said the Constitution of Pakistan does not provide any guidance for the presidential system as it supports the democratic system of government. The Supreme Court also maintained it had no jurisdiction to act without the guidance of the Constitution of Pakistan. Supreme Court has no power to change the political system, so petitions related to the implementation of the presidential system are declared inadmissible, the top court remarked. According to the election schedule of the Hyderabad Chamber of Commerce and Industry for the year 2021-22, the date of submission of nomination forms for the election of office bearers is September 23, 2021. Faizan Elahi, Muhammad Arif for Senior Vice President and Danish Shafiq for Vice President filed nomination papers. Thus, only 3 candidates submitted nomination papers that were declared valid after scrutiny. So according to unconfirmed results, Mohammad Faizan Ilahi President, Mohammad Arif Senior Vice President and Danish Shafiq Vice President have been elected unopposed. A surge in the number of dengue fever cases has been reported in parts of Pakistan over the past 24 hours amid fears that the country might face an outbreak of the disease in the coming days. A total of 90 new cases of dengue fever has been reported across Punjab over the past 24 hours, said the provincial health department on Sunday, adding that most of the cases were recorded in Lahore. The total tally of dengue fever cases this year has surged to 1,082 in the province, said the health department. Similarly, more than 800 dengue fever cases were detected in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa during the last month as the province added several new cases over the last 24 hours, said the KP health department. Keeping in view of the alarming spike in dengue fever cases, the province's health department in collaboration with the district administration has begun fumigation and an awareness campaign in the province. Meanwhile, 32 more people were infected with the dengue virus in the federal capital during the past 24 hours, pushing the tally of the cases in Islamabad to 177 this year, Islamabad District Health Officer Zaim Zia told local media. According to government officials, despite various challenges posed by COVID-19, the Pakistani government has been making all-out efforts to taking adequate measures to stem the further spread of the dengue virus. Online Federal Board of Revenue server disruptions have caused severe problems for online tax return filers. FBR officials said the portal is under pressure due to the rush of submitters. Online tax return submitters are facing difficulties due to FBR server disruption. Note that the last date for submission of tax returns is September 30 and the FBR has refused to extend the date for submission of tax returns. The Pakistan Stock Exchange witnessed a sharp decline last week with the 100 index falling more than 1500 points. According to the details, the Pakistan Stock Exchange 100 index has declined by 1562 points during the last week. During September 22-24, 2021, 1.91 billion shares were traded in the stock market while a turnover of 61.95 billion rupees was transacted. In 1 week, the stock market capitalization fell by 304 billion rupees to 7,831 billion rupees. Pakistani comedian Umar Sharif was shifted to the ICU of a private hospital after his health condition deteriorated on Sunday, hours before he was about to leave to US. According to the details, his departure has been delayed after doctors said the next 48 hours are critical for his health. Dr. Tariq Shahab, who is the husband of Pakistani actress Reema Khan, is overseeing arrangement for Sharif's treatment in the US, said to the media that the actor's blood pressure dropped at dialysis. Earlier, the ailing comedian was due to leave for the United States for treatment on Monday morning. The air ambulance was scheduled to land at Karachi's Jinnah International Airport at 11 tonight, but unfortunately it has been delayed. Host and comedian Ellen DeGeneres reflected on the early days of her show, following the revelation on social media that her namesake talk show will be ending. Since 2003, the Ellen DeGeneres program has been the most watched show on television. Ellen, 63, revealed in an interview, "I think I gave the advice on day one. I wanted to make a show that was really fun for everybody and an escape for an hour a day. Whatever was going on in the world, I wanted this to be a happy place. I wanted everyone here to have fun working here and I wanted not to take it granted, to enjoy it. And I wanted to not to take it for granted, to enjoy it. But if you would have told me that in 19 years that I would be doing this 19 years later, I never thought it would last this long. But talk shows don't last that long usually. So I'm beyond blessed and grateful for it going this long," she further added. The Pakistan Cricket Board chairman Ramiz Raja wants to try the concept of introducing an auction to the Pakistan Super League instead of the player drafts the league currently uses. Ramiz wants the franchise to forego long-term contracts with the players with higher pay. The idea emerged after the meeting of the chairman with the PSL franchise this weekend, according to the publication. But it stated that an obstacle in a way of these changes is the long-standing impasse between the board and franchise over the league's financial model. Ramiz's ideas are reportedly being labeled ambitious. Franchises argue that PSL's current revenue distribution model is preventing them and the league from flourishing, the publication reported. With the league now 6 seasons old, 4 out of 6 franchises are yet to hit break even on their investments. Every franchise is allotted an equal share from the central revenue pool each season. The annual franchise fees range from between $1.1 million to $6.35 million, and the board makes $15.65 million every season from that, and also takes 15% from the broadcast revenue stream. England's all-rounder Moeen Ali has announced to retire from Test cricket as he is uncomfortable with spending extending time away from the home from winter ashes. According to media reports, Moeen Ali, 34, will publicly announce retirement from Test cricket very soon. However, he is expected to resume his career for England in white ball cricket and will continue to play county and franchise cricket. He is currently in the UAE playing for Chennai Super Kings in IPL, but has formally informed Chris Silverwood, the England head coach, and Joe Root, England Test captain, about his decision. TikTok star Harim Shah revealed her husband's identity as she shares more adorable moments with her husband on her Instagram account. Earlier, the controversial girl revealed her marriage with a political personality but did not reveal her husband's identity. Recently, Harim unveils her husband's identity with a series of pictures and videos which she captured with him. In the first picture, Harim can be seen resting her head on her husband's shoulder and she is looking very happy. Along with the picture, she wrote "My life" in the caption. After that, she has started posting a series of cuts, videos and pictures with her husband along with some heartfelt captions. Her captions showcase Harim's affection for her husband.
बोल ब्रीफ्स की वीडियो सबसे पहले देखने के लिए बोल ब्रीफ्स के चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन पर क्लिक करना ना भूलें।